Namaste, everybody. Sorry about that. I forgot to put the do not interrupt sign on the door, and we got a knock on the door. So this is part two. So basically we'd gone to describing the 12 energy centers in the energy body. You've only got 7 in your physical body. The other 12 are outside of the physical body, but still within your energy body. Your energy body is bigger than your physical body. And your energy body, in essence, connects all the way from Earth, when you're on Earth, all the way to the central sun, the great central sun, and the Godhead. Don't forget, the illusion is separation. The illusion is that there is space in between us. The illusion is that we are separate entities. There is ultimately only one thing going on, and we are all thoughts in the mind of God. We are all the source experiencing itself through many, many different facets, through many, many different expressions. Ultimately, there is only one thing happening. The divine mind is just playing out scenario after scenario after scenario after scenario in multi-different dimensions and multi-different densities of consciousness, on all these different frequencies and all these different vibratory levels of consciousnness. Okay, so we'd gotten to describing the energy body, which is the soul, describing what the spirit was. Your spirit is literally a piece of God, if you like, a piece of the divine source, as I call it, a piece of the one, a piece of the prime creator, whatever you want to call it. Many, many different names for it, but Ahman, call it whatever you want. Call it the universe if you want, although that's not accurate. The universe is the illusion. The universe is like a game that we come and play. It's like jumping into a computer game. Outside of this universe, there is the non-physical realms, which are more close to reality. The only true reality is the source, of whom we are all a part. I've just recently done a series called Ye Are Gods. I would really encourage you to check that out if you haven't already. It explains a lot more about this, about the divisions of the projections. Nothing's really divided. Division is the illusion. But the only way that I can describe this is in ways of seemingly dividing things. But the way I tried to put it was projecting out from, instead of dividing a soul, a part of your soul projects out and duplicates itself or divides itself seemingly, but you're still connected. Even when you quote unquote divide your soul, even when a soul is divided into twin flames, one male aspect, one female aspect of the twin flame. You've heard of twin flames? I'm going to do a series on twin flames coming up. So we described what the soul is, and we will get to the point where remapping. So what is remapping? What is this? What is the second death, as it's known by some people? What is the second death? Well, the Bible talks about the second death, but the Bible talks about it in a very negative context, a very fear-driven context, a very dark context. Is not accurate either. The second death is not where you go to hell and burn eternally in some place full of fear. It's anything but that. You go back. The second death is when the soul has been stuck in repeated low vibration reincarnation cycles and hasn't been doing very well. And this is all for the soul's benefit, trust me. It's almost like if you were really, really suffering as a human being, when you reach the point where you're praying for death to take you, and you've just had enough, and you just want to just transition. You just want out of this. You want this physical life to just stop, to just end. That's the kind of point that the soul has gotten to. It's crying out for help and just needs help, and is stuck in these endless lower vibrational, let's say third density, for example. That's a good example. This third density. Now imagine being stuck in this third density for thousands and thousands and thousands and even hundreds of thousands of lifetimes and not getting anywhere, being stuck in the same scenarios, the same reincarnations, the same karmic loops, and not getting anywhere. That's no good being stuck like that for hundreds of thousands of years. So your higher self in that case, or your oversoul, either or, will then remove you from, well, it will usually wait until a natural death, and then will take you from the spirit realm to the central sun. The beings of the central sun will then take you to the great central sun of this octave, of this universe. The great central sun will then kind of absorb you into itself, absorb your energy, and transmute you. So you'll come in one side, it absorbs you, and it somewhere in this process your soul gets reset or remapped. In other words, all of your negative karma, all of your memories, all of your negative energy, all of your karmic energy, all of your karmic negative karma is dissolved, transmuted, and you come back out the other end with zero memory as a brand new soul, as a brand new unit of consciousness, ready to start afresh, ready to start a brand new journey. Hopefully, this time much more fruitful and much more beneficial. It's no good when you're just stuck like that in endless loops. It's better off for you as a soul if you are sent back to the great central sun and you are remapped or reset. And then you start again, basically, because you're an eternal soul. You're an infinite being, an energy being, an infinite being of electromagnetic energy. So you cannot die. There is no death. You cannot die. But what is known as the second death is that you just transmuted, you are reset, and you start afresh in a new experience as a brand new soul. It rarely happens. It's been known to happen, but it rarely happens. So I think that pretty much explains everything about the soul and the spirit, the difference between the soul and the spirit. If you haven't done so already, then please watch the first video of this two-part series, part 1. What is a soul and spirit? What is the difference between a soul and a spirit? Really, you need to watch both parts, because this is just the tail end, because I was interrupted earlier on. Okay, I hope this helps. I would have done more videos today, but I've had a really severe flare today, and it knocked me for 6. So I was going to do a quite an intricate beginning 2 or 3 videos of a new series that we're going to be looking into, but that's for a later date now. That's been put on the back burner. So I've gone for something simple-ish as far as metaphysics is concerned. I hope these 2 videos explain clearly what a soul and a spirit is and what the difference is between the two, and the fact that we're both the spirit essence of the source, and we are the energy body containing the 12 chakras in total. You know, we only usually hear about the 7 chakras, but of course you have 12 chakras. And I hope these videos, particularly the first video, has really described what the higher chakras and the lower chakra does. So the lower chakra connects you to the earth, to Gaia. It's your soul star, and we describe the toroid of energy that's around your energy body. Yeah, like a big donut, pulsating and rotating and pulsating, and your energy comes up from the earth, up your root ray, your red ray, root chakra, up through your orange ray, sacral chakra, up to your yellow ray, solar plexus chakra, and up to your heart, your green ray. And then the energy goes back down again to the earth. And the higher energy from the source comes in through your crown, through your higher chakras, of course, which we've just described, then through your crown chakra, your pineal, your throat chakra, and to your heart chakra. And that will keep going up and down and up and down. And the bottom energy keeps going up and down and up and down, and the whole thing's rotating and pulsating. And depending on how you're doing, depending on how balanced you are in your energy centers, in your energy body centers, as it were to speak, depending on how balanced you are and how activated you are, you could either have all of your chakras in a perfect alignment, all very balanced and all pulsating at the same kind of brightness, the same intensity, or you could have the lower chakras diminished and even shut down entirely. The orange ray could be shut down entirely, and then that could be having a big impact on your higher chakras, your heart chakra and your throat chakra. So the whole thing's a system, and we're going to be discussing the pillar of light of your chakra system in another video. So I hope this has been helpful, and take care for now. Namaste.